we're cutting this break short because the game has already started. Masters Coliseum Korean Qualifier lower bracket semi-final. This has happened so far. Lin was defeated by FoCuS was defeated by Lin 2-0. Lalai defeated Chaemiko. Then the surprise of the day, the Night Elf defeating Lin 2-1. Standing in the grand final now, who will be his opponent. The lower bracket starts with FoCuS versus Chaemiko. The two losers start here, and we say goodbye to the first of the four players. FoCuS, of course, the big favorite in this matchup. He's been around for such a long time. The nowadays Zacard. Always there, never winning anything big. He has a very good track record versus Human nowadays, though, with a 62% win rate, and also with Chaemiko, 68%. So again, the Human is the underdog. But the underdog won the last game, and nothing seems to be impossible here. Off we go.
Blade Master control once again. Pretty good by FoCuS. Chaemiko was min-maxing his creep out as much as he could here to arrive at the Murlocs a little bit faster, letting the militia creep the remainder of the first camp just by themselves. But he needs to get just one more kill. Just one more! But FoCuS, he's not allowing it.
The Murloc is still up for grabs though, but the Water Elemental is too close to dying. He doesn't want to give that experience to the Blade Master, so yeah, no
Chaemiko
level
blocks. 2. Chaemiko blocks! Look at this block, dude!
It's just so good. And he's attacking with like 3 units at the same time. Blade Master follows the Archmage though with Militia. He could force him back. Oh, he's blocking him!
Ooh.
With fast build! No. Oh, that was so close.
Blade Master, pretty good right clicker. We see that very rarely, human base being left open. I guess intentionally trying to set up a trap. He's been studying some Florentine games.
Indeed. This week, by the way, Florentine is on vacation, so we don't have a Warcraft special there with Rocket Beans. We do have
time off? I thought he had to stream like 20 hours a day.
No, not really.
Doesn't he do like so much stuff on Rocket Beans?
Not too much. He has several jobs with several companies.
Blade Master here, stealing items is very important to him. He hasn't crept a single camp, this Blade Master, but somehow he found his way almost to level 2. And most importantly, he kept the Archmage far away from level 3, which is so hard to achieve here on LR.
We do have a new sub here, by the way. Thank you, Ixor, or Core, or something like that. Thank you for the Prime sub, mate. Hope you enjoy your replays and no advertisements anymore. How many years ago did Orc win something? Well, that was Lin won almost everything this year. Except GCS and one more tournament.
He won the AWL before this one, right?
Correct.
3-0 or 4-0 against Lalai in the final?
4-0, yes.
But today, Lalai got revenge! Sweet, sweet revenge. Revenge is sweet, right? So what does defeat taste like?
Bitter.
Bitter? Isn't bitter like...
Players' forces are under attack.
I don't know, I always consider bitter like with something... I don't know how to put it. It's not frustration, it's resignation. Whereas when you get defeated right away, isn't it more anger and denial?
I think that's, I don't know, nonsense anyway.
Neo doesn't want to be lyrical with me here.
Nah. No inspiration this week, you know?
Oh, look at this creep jack, dude. He sees it with a sentry. The MK is right behind. This could be a SH surround. Into everything else dies.
Oh, Boulder as well. He gets stunned once. He gets stunned twice. And there's no way of rescuing him. Speed Scroll being used, but there's of course another Stormbolt. Oh, sweet hacks. But the Fireball is too strong. Oh man, the Blade Master out of range here, but he can get another grunt. This is horrendous for FoCuS. 8 supply dead. Just the same as what happened to Lin.
man. What a creepjack. A bit of a greedy camp from the orc, yes. But normally, nothing ever happens here. The human will always go for the 2 merchants first with militia support, but those sentry wards, Neo. Have I told you before ever how much I love sentry wards, dude?
Well, if you have them, of course you do. If they're against you...
Yes, they're broken.
He did
Sentries
get the
can win games.
Robe of the Magi, by the way, so it's a nice addition to the Shadowhunter, who is back now. It was only a level 1 hero. Kind of lucky that he didn't get up to level 2, because then it would have really hurt. And the Ankh again. Chaemiko now level 3 with those 2 kills. So important for him to get this.
Blade Master still struggling on his way to level 3. And what about the SH, man? When's he gonna finally hit level 3? And now, his merchant is being stolen. So what's the next safe camp for him to take? The red camp?
I don't think he has time for that, because Militia is moving out. And it's already here in the fight. They are contesting the Ogre Lord, or the Ogre Magi, with mercenary support. That's a beefy army for Chaemiko.
Why is he not committing here, Chaemiko? He walked back and gave up the Ogre Magi.
Yeah, and that's a big mana potion. And level 3 for the Blade. Level 2.5 for the Shadowhunter. Tome of Experience for the Mountain King, though. Close to 3 now. And there's plenty of Storm Bolts.
Thank God he found that greater mana. Otherwise, he would be out of healing right now on the SH. Has to transfer it, though. Won't be able to do that before one grunt dies. And this Raider, he's trying to save him. But it's too late. Not fast enough. And now everything truly seems to be gone. Look at this battlefield. Like, there's nothing blue left. It's all red. And now he's gonna get this walker as well with the bashes.
And another one.
Another Storm Bolt soon.
The heal wave was nice. Is there a Windwalk? Yeah, there's plenty of Windwalk, but man, all the grunts dead, all the raiders dead. Level 3 for the Shadowhunter now, with quite a bit of mana points remaining. Uses 1 for the Hex against the Sorceress, so Chaemiko is retreating a little.
Damn, he actually kind of turns that around a little bit. I thought it was pretty much over. Not yet, though. MK needs a few more kills for his level 3. It's gonna be a big upgrade. There's a bit of experience. There's a bit of experience.
He doesn't have Clap though, right?
No.
Okay, that's interesting. We saw so much Clap in recent human games against Orc. I think it's a mistake.
I don't think you can call it so decisively.
I can. You know me.
I guess you can.
Scroll the Beast now, 1 for the shop. Because Breakers won't be affected by that, and the casters don't really do damage. Level 4 on the Archmage now, man. Is it time for Blizzard already? He does have the gold. No. Oh, Blade Master's so hurt. Crystal Ball only.
But he's got good hero levels now. He's got a big army. 46 supply. His front line is a little...
Yeah,
he could put some work into that one.
Wouldn't call it a big army, to be honest. 4 walkers, 2 raiders only.
He needs a grunt or 2.
Yeah, against the breakers for sure.
More creeping for Chaemiko as well. He can easily steal all these buffs. Thank you very much. Book of the Dead. We could sell that one.
Against 4 walkers, yes. A little unlucky with his consumables here.
Yes. And FoCuS with the permanent ones. Crystal Ball, number 2.
Oh! Would have been a lot of scouting on 2 heroes. But, of course, he doesn't need that. It's time for Blizzard. Water Elementals get shock frosted, sent up in the air, and will fall down as ice shards.
How do you feel about no clap now, Neo?
Really bad. I like the Clap Blizzard combo, as everyone should.
Oh, such a good position here. FoCuS doesn't want to walk into this choke. Or does he?
Speed scroll engagement. It's still a choke here. Blade Master in the middle of everything, trying to go for the Archmage. It's been disabled. The Breakers are burning the mana. There is no Windwalk anymore. Invo Potion on the Archmage. Heal wave from behind, though.
Chaemiko walking back, repositioning. wants to get another invul. You don't want to start a fight against an orc with 0 invuls.
Nope.
And it is ready. Would
2
like
heals.
to have 2 ideally.
2 heal scrolls and an invul for FoCuS. No wyvern yet, which is interesting. But there it is. Haha, what a call.
Wow. Wow.
Both are breaking upkeep.
Are you an Owen Wilson fan?
No. Isn't he
No?
dead?
No, he tried to kill himself. Didn't work.
Loser.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, if you can't even kill yourself, what can you do anyway? Like, there should be people who try to kill themselves and fail should be executed.
Dude. Oh, okay, I'm distancing myself from this statement.
Me too.
Oh, nasty, nasty Neo.
Here we go, FoCuS is attacking the base. Does he have pillage? No, right? No, he doesn't. Chaemiko not town portaling.
Up on the high ground. The Wind Rider sees this though. Pretty much dead even in terms of supply. Very little military reinforcements, of course. But now with a Starbolt, maybe he's gonna force a fight here. Going for the AM immediately once again, but he's invisible. But once the Hex runs out, he becomes visible again. And now the Blade Master still... But look at this choke! Holy shit, look at this front line!
Oh, it's perfect.
These breakers, perfect positioning.
He's taking so much damage. He does have the heal scrolls and... yeah, he also has a potion, so there's a lot of healing in the Orc army. Oh, nice Zeppelin used to save the Kodos. I like that one. Oh, but the blade! So much damage! Oh my lord! 9 HP! Invo potion on the Mountain King as well. He needs healing, not too much from that heal wave.
And now imagine clap.
10 supply advantage.
Clap right now.
10 supply advantage for... oh my god, he's going for it again! He has the Ankh, but this is so much damage and everything. Last heal scroll here. And more Blizzard. Oh, that's the last one, actually. Mountain King quite low. Gets the level up, though. One more Stormbolt soon. Kodobi is dizzy now as the Zeppelin is falling from the sky.
Blade Master dizzy as well. Look at his attack speed.
It's ridiculous. Very slow.
Nothing.
That's how you counter a Blade Master, I guess. When's the next Blizzard coming? He's going for the Blade again. And he killed... Oh, no! Last second heal again. And that is a critical strike! He falls, but he gets the counter kill. Level 5 on the Archmage. 45 supply against 44. Still, the Kodo is dizzy. He can get that one.
He's gonna buy him back at the tavern though, the Blade Master. But he doesn't have mana, so he can't heal him. So he has to TP out instead. And with that will save this Kodo beast. What a battle.
Holy shit. Five for heroes. This Blizzard is so great now, as he has almost no mana on the SH, no chance to go for a scroll. Invo potion on the Mountain King. Just moving forward.
Could go for the Boros right now, but he's looking for bigger targets, I guess. Oh, or the Peons, who are very fast.
Yeah. Boros are a great target now. Wants the blade back from the tavern, he gets it. 48 supply only. Intercepts a little bit of militia. And Chaemiko's not doing anything to the base. He wants this fight now, which I don't think that's...
Yeah, why didn't he just go for the Boros?
Yeah.
Could have killed like 3 and then TP home if he has to.
He does have a town portal.
Yeah, and he could have had such a nice position in the back of his base next to the shop. Looks like a bit of heedlessness.
He just devoured quite a bit. So Chaemiko down to 50. It's not much damage in this army. It's so many walkers. I mean, they do good damage if they can reach, but there's such a big buffer zone with the breakers.
Yeah. AM far forward once again. And focus fire immediately. There is invisibility involved in the Blade Master as well, not popping it yet. The breakers here are splitting up the fight. The casters towards the top right and the breakers on the other side. Uh-oh. At least these casters exposed, and AM will have to TP out.
That was to be expected. I think he left a big chance, or he missed a big chance here. Blizzard 3, no reinforced defenses. This is so many easy kills for Chaemiko. Maybe a little too greedy. I think he wanted to just win the game right here with another one fight, but he gave FoCuS so much time to get items. He has a heal scroll again, he has invo potions again, he is regenning mana on the Shadow Hunter again. That was like wasted 2 minutes. Still, the Archmage has nothing. I mean, of course,
why is he doing this? Why is he taking this risk? No invo, no TP? And FoCuS is seeing this army. He's like, huh. Maybe I should speed scroll hero FoCuS. Okay, but Chaemiko now finally takes his foot off the pedal and goes, alright.
No, he doesn't have that much money, though. Did he... Wait. Why is Mountain King not invisible anymore? Ah, I used the dust! Ah. Wasn't too smart. Is he feeling nervous now? Are the nerves getting to him? With such a big lead that he almost blew. No Blizzard yet. Full mana Archmage. I like the Invis cast. Orc doesn't really know what to approach first.
And there's no dust here on FoCuS' side, but plenty of disenchants. But alright, after this bit of a standoff, Chaemiko maybe looking towards some creeping once again. Oh yeah, this is the dream position. This is where he wants to fight.
Yeah, FoCuS can't do that. No way.
But this Raider may not get out of this. Oh, nice chance.
There's so many
He wants to lure him out into the open. Then they might fight.
No mana potion on the SH this time. No level 5 on neither of the heroes. More breakers. Just more and more and more breakers. No upgrades, of course, since you don't have a blacksmith against Orc. Blade Master with another heal scroll. He knows he needs that against Blizzard. FoCuS stays at 60 at the moment. No gold anymore.
He has a good number of raiders against the Blizzard, by the way. To ensnare the Archmage, of course. But I wonder, how is he going to deal with this breaker frontline? Can the Blade Master really do it all by himself?
He has decent damage, but not overwhelming. Like, it's a trifecta, but you know, plus Kodo. It's nice. But he will be slowed, so his DPS is not the greatest. He will be stunned.
I like Chaemiko's chances here, actually. A lot of gold now as well. Mains are nearing expiration date.
Another inroll. 2 heal scrolls, 2 involves on the Orc. No heal scrolls at all for Chaemiko. Also no TP.
MK getting a little bit more experience here. Closer to 5. I actually wouldn't mind a Tomb retraining at all. I'm on the Clap hype train now, Neo.
Well, as you should. Voodoo launched on the high ground to retreat a little. Lumber mill gone. And a little bit of gold for FoCuS. But that might be the final fight of this game. Needs to establish the breaker line, and then it's Blizzard time. He can't reach his own shop. Invis against, and the Blade Master can't attack right now. He wants this choke again. How well will this work?
This is the worst position ever for FoCuS. You can't stay here, bro.
Gets the Kodo for free. That was big. He has one more though.
Town is under siege.
He doesn't have a TP or a scroll of speed. How's he gonna get out of this if he has to?
Oh, burn this! Yeah, he's surrounded. Has to get an involt. Oh, this Blizzard is so sweet in the backline, but end snare after 2 waves. Blade Master is surrounded until forever. There's no Windwalk anymore. Another Blizzard rocking through here. Stormbolt to speed things up. Heal wave against his Archmage is surrounded as well. Oh, sweet! That Zeppelin saved his game, maybe.
Still sees the Archmage. Oh no, now the end snare wore off. But he's disenchanting against it. He sees him again, trying for the hero kill one more time, but he doesn't have invul anymore. It's dangerous. May have to dodge the storm with the Zeppelin!
Oh,
And
so
he does
sweet.
it! What a play by FoCuS. You could kind of see that coming, but still a great execution by him. And now the creeps come out of their camp and help. I don't know who they are helping. But Chaemiko's running back, and he doesn't have a TP or an invul anymore.
Oh, heal wave again. Was that the last one? Certainly looks like it. Yes, it is. Archmage in trouble again. Invis, but he's still ensnared. Is the damage enough? Dispel against the Invis. This must be the kill. He's trying to run away. Blade Master is in the Zeppelin. This has to... Oh no, he can't cast Invis again, I guess. No, there's no mana on the Sorceress. He runs away. Level 5 on the Mountain King. What the fuck? The Shadow Hunter has fallen in the back.
All the attention was on the Archmage, and then the Shadowhunter was exposed, and this MK is hungry now. Out for blood. He's got another Stormbolt. It's level 3 as well, but may not even need it for these Raider kills.
Oh, he gets... Yeah, he gets the Raiders here.
Blade has a dust, I think.
Must have. Yeah, he has that, but no mana.
Oh, he touched it again!
Oh, that was so close.
Ensnare.
Ensnare now. Critical strike. Dispel against it, but Invo Potion swap from the Mountain King. So good. He has no mana anymore. He's casting Blizzard on himself to get rid of this Blader, and the Grunt, and succeeds. 53 versus 38. One Blade Master to rule them all, and the Zeppelin to help. Oh my god, what a fight across all of Last Refuge.
Absolutely crazy. And now there's no Sorks anymore. No slow anymore. And guess what? Main's expired. No gold anymore either.
Oh my god. Ensnare. That saves himself. There's also no Invis. Who's gonna die first? There is a Stormbolt.
He's trying to bait it and dodge it.
It's so close to it. At one point you can't dodge it anymore. Ooh. There we go! Execution, hammer to the head, GG! And Chaemiko upset again. 1-0 over FoCuS.
Damn, that was a cool game, man.
Unbelievable fight. 23 minutes of awesomeness, and the underdog gets the win.
Quite a few surprises here today. I wasn't expecting this. Nice to see. Refreshing to see. That last moment, by the way, when he bought the dust, unloads out of the Zeppelin, tries to kill the Archmage. Did you guys see his crit? It's a level 5 Blade Master, and I checked. He didn't have Windwalk level 3. It was crit. It was a 128 crit.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
How can that be so low?
I'm not sure.
Maybe out of Kodo range, but I guess Kodo doesn't do too much. Must have been a really low roll.
Quite a cool tournament we have today. And this will last for a little longer, as it is only the lower bracket semi-final. We have the lower bracket final coming up, as well as the grand final. Lin is waiting. Lawlight is waiting.
That would be quite the surprise here indeed. FoCuS dropping against Chaemiko. Huh. Chaemiko versus Lawlight in the final. What a surprise that would be now, truly. It's far from over, of course.
Yeah.
Far, far from over.
Certainly possible. Yeah, I apologize for my comment, by the way. I watched too much Bill Burr and not realizing this anymore. Like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I don't think people took it too seriously.
Hopefully not. So, once again, for the 16th time, I will butcher this name because there's another resub here. Ikea. I hope it was kind of alright. What a week to come, smiley face. Thank you guys for all so much. Less than 3 back, my man. And Floss 2 times daily for an 11-month resub. Execution, hammer to the head. Love seeing BM go down. Glad to make you happy, mate. And now Chaemiko. Will he make himself happy with a 2-0 or will FoCuS strike back? This is the 1-0 lead for the underdog. And this is Echo Isles.
The loser's pick, of course. The Orcs pick. We see it a lot here. It oftentimes makes for interesting games in this matchup. Because it's the one map where we might see expansions. That is, however, very limited to a small pool of players. And Chaemiko doesn't really rank amongst those players. Chaemiko in this matchup mostly known for Firelord pushes. That's not gonna happen here either, though. You can play Final Push pretty much anywhere. But this is very standard. It's an Archmage opening. And then map control, Expo, or Tower Push maybe? Could all be.
Yeah, that is the humans' upside here on this map, that they can choose their strategy. They will dictate the pace of the game. The upside for the Orc, of course, it is FoCuS's map choice, is a lot of claws. And if you have a good game plan and react well to your opponent, you can get the upper hand. I still think Human Expansion Triple Sanctum is unbeatable, but I might be the only person in the world who thinks so.
Hard countered by Torrents.
Everything is hard countered by Torrents, Remo, you know.
Yeah, including Chimeras. So, we've seen in the past some very creative creep routes here. I always, at this point, refer to Chaemiko, who has had some really cool, like, short power build plays into Merc Camp, into Murlocs level 3, staff, harass the burrows, cool stuff like that. But it looks to be actually super standard by Chaemiko. It was Hawk here who played really aggressively against Cash, right? Against the burrows. Well, he played that aggressively everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh. No, wait. Oh no. It was Soin. Soin versus Chaemiko here, right? Where the Archmage went harassing. He wanted to counter expand. He wanted to surprise expand, but it didn't work. So that pocket strat didn't pay off, and he's not trying it here a second time.
Chaemiko is very good against Orc in general, most likely his best matchup, so he's quite lucky with 2 Orcs in this group here. And he's going for tier 2 right away, so we can expect a very early push. I guess no expansion plays, no cheese strats, whatever. Just standard so far. Gambling for a Tome of Experience now, but the Blade Master smells it.
Good thing is here, at least, unlike it is on LR, if he steals all of these, you're still gonna get level 2 with the Militia across the map. Grunt was kind of on his way to scout over there, but now is joining his Blade Master. Windwalk ended, but he still got it, maybe?
Yeah,
he certainly got the Tome of Experience.
Blade got it.
Oh, that's so big.
That's a lot. That's like 140 XP or so.
And now only 140 to the level up. At least he forces a lot of Windwalk to get this kill, but get it he does.
Lumber Mill in the back, so it should be a tower rush with that building. But with only level 2, can you redo it?
Could be against the Wyvern Harass as well. Sometimes you see it
Yes.
defensively.
And FoCuS is known to play this Wyvern thing very early. Especially on this map.
Boots on the Archmage here to be safe. Is he going to the marketplace? Really?
Very cool to see more than 1,200 people here live on a Tuesday afternoon. Or morning, or evening, depending on where you are. Yeah, Blade Master with boots, I mean, the Archmage shouldn't hang around. Ah, the Archmage has boots as well. So yeah, he gets this one.
Oh, can he steal it? Wow!
Nice.
He sniped it from the blade. That is truly rare indeed. Had to sacrifice a lot of HP for it, though.
I think that's fine. He didn't get the item as well, but everything that gets him closer to level 3 is fine, and the item is gone already.
He uses the greater healing for 1 footman?
Yeah, he was detected. He would have died.
Could have just run, though. And here's the Alchemist. Alright, makes sense with low HP I am.
Can he outdamage this, though? Looking good so far, but no, Alchemist. No cooldown, no nothing. He runs out of that heal wave, though. Good control by the grunts. He has no resources for a okay, there we go. He queued it already. I was just about to say, no resources for a Sanctum. What? But he's fine. Shadowhunter, Beastery, Spirit Lodge, normal spiel here.
And now with those guns he can creep pretty damn well. 3 of them he has. Whereas Chaemiko will be left with the scraps at the marketplace. No items for him to pick up, at least experience. But not enough for his level 3 or level 2.
He could go for his, like, buy a circlet now for the Alk. Would it be worth it? What do you think?
I think a ring would be better, actually.
Yeah, I mean ring. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. To get the sweet 3 armor instead of 1.
Yeah, I think that would have been good. But he's saving his money for the casters, which are arguably more important. Priests, Sorks coming in at the shop. He's trying to creep. The items aren't available yet, only upon daytime. But they're already gone. Stage is out. Blade Master is going to hit level 3 here in a moment, and then he can roam at his heart's content. Doesn't even have to worry about Stormbolt.
But of course, acid bomb later. Big factor. Is he expanding? Okay, here he gets the Ring of Protection. This is so nice. Well-equipped Alchemist. Blade Master sees this, steals this. He has to
Can't
send them
expand,
back, right?
right?
No way.
Not with
he
being
can't expand.
scouted.
No.
It's too expensive.
Shadowhunter starts creeping as well. He has a claw already, which is a nice addition. So Pendant would be the best, of course. I'm kind of surprised there's no Wyvern at all.
Well, later maybe, when the armies gets bigger. Once more Ensnare, once more Walker utility.
Everything is kind of low. But he does it well at the mercenary camp. Archmage level 3. Blade Master counted the shop, and again there's an opening and no tower.
Might get blocked in here, but what's really gonna kill him is the question. Can he find his way out? Peasant block, farm coming up again. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, this Blade Master is stuck there.
Yeah, he's not getting out.
He's not getting out, no. He can windwalk again, but there's no progress at all.
The question is though, how does he kill him?
He doesn't. Okay, there's 2 footmen and a Sorg. He's just stuck there.
In the meantime, SH is creeping up so much. Find some amazing items. And he's level 3.
Question in chat, Remo. Can you explain how exactly the items in the marketplace work? Or which one would be worth affording in this matchup? Okay, the matchup thing we can, that's a little too extensive, but how does the marketplace work, Remo?
Well, once you finish creeping a creep camp and an item has dropped after a couple of seconds, I think maybe half a minute, the drops, the roll table, will also appear in the marketplace. So if you found a claw in your first camp, a couple of seconds later in the marketplace, that table roll will also appear, meaning it can be a circlet or a claw or a ring or a gloves. And that's the case for every creep camp that any player takes. And then they start rotating in and out of the marketplace.
Yeah, it's basically a second item drop in the building. So, the Blade Master is still alive, and now FoCuS is attacking. We do have level 3/3 though, and I would love to see some acid bombs here. There we go! -4 already. It's acid bomb 2. Pretty damn nice. And this is an insta-TP.
And it's really noticeable on the grunt, actually.
It's really noticeable on everything, I guess. FoCuS is expanding. Ooh.
What?
What? Little Macklemore cast?
That's very, very unusual. What about Macklemore, yo? Is he still alive?
Yes. He was at Hurricane Festival last year or so. 35 degrees, still wearing the fur coat, yo. Gotta
Holy
keep
shit,
it
man.
stylin'.
That's some dedication.
Stylin' and profilin'.
Looking pretty good though for FoCuS, I would say. Big army finds a free kill here. Expo of his is coming up, is getting scouted by the water elemental, but not getting cancelled. Not by only yet. And this human army is looking small, man. It's looking real small. It's looking too small.
46 supply. This time the army composition for FoCuS is a little better, I think. With a few raiders, a few grunts, a few walkers, and the Kodo beast, not this overwhelming mass of walkers. Fully scouted this, so can he afford militia support? I think 6 workers, not too much. So we're getting up to 50. It's really not the ideal time to push. Without items.
Could you have counter expanded? And
FoCuS
then
is
gone for the
expecting it.
triple sanctum play?
I think it's too late for the triple sanctum. But he's rushing over. With the militia support, that means he has nothing on lumber at the moment. Well, he got the big upgrades already, so he doesn't need that much lumber anymore.
A player's forces are under
But his army is all over the place, and FoCuS scouted it.
His expo's gonna finish, it's not gonna get cancelled now, so time is ticking for Chaemiko, who already is at a supply deficit.
Going for a
The
shop first.
Interesting.
No towers. 2 water elementals up. No mana on the Archmage anymore. But full mana Alchemist.
The illusions are pretty nice, they're gonna soak up a lot of slow if it's on autocast, which it is going to be. Also the peons here eating that slow. Alright, in we go. Blade Master hacking and slaying away. The Kodo Beast did manage to eat at least the one. It's got a breaker in the stomach now. Only 3 breakers left on the battlefield. Spirit Link could come into great effect once again. They don't have enough mana to steal all of it if FoCuS uses it quite extensively. Heal waves coming in. SH still. 1, 2, maybe even soon to be 3 more heal waves in the tank. Oh, the Alchemist. He's hitting himself. He's got so much armor, by the way. +5. So needs to be careful.
He's under pressure again, healing himself a little. He wanted that shop, which is up, but he can't really reach now. The block line is almost gone for FoCuS though. We still have 3 breakers, which is quite nice. Oh, Blade Master close to level 4 by the way. And a nice acid bomb. Once again. But that was the last mana, almost last mana.
Yeah, pretty much every hero is out of mana here. And this is of course where the Brilliance Aura starts kicking in. But it's only level 1. You would love to have the level 2 Brilliance.
Level 4 Blade Master. He's so far away from this, man. So yeah, that was the last acid bomb for sure. And everything is still really healthy for FoCuS. The Expo is up. He does have a shop level 4 for the Shadow Hunter as well. I think this looks tremendous for him.
I feel the same way. And now this shop is gone. He still has his in the back. Acid Bomb is not bad at all, to be honest. But it looks like it's the only good thing that he has.
He's trying to go for a hero focus. That results in an Invo potion. He's going for the Alk, who's hacks with a crit. He's dead. He used the potion already, so he's most likely dead anyway. Blade Master turns around, uses his sword, splits his... No, actually... He is able to save himself thanks to boots and slow. And there's no healing on him.
He needs the
Wow,
skill. He'll
he gets the kill. And he still has 44 supply. He can work with that.
Don't tell me he's turning this around.
He has 600 gold. He gets the blade back from the tavern.
Yeah. No mana though. Not really. But also no mana on the Sorks. Look at this. Nothing is slowed anymore. Yeah. Almost nothing.
Kiting against Ensnare is so hard. Only 100 gold for Chaemiko. Archmage still not close to level 4. Soldiers have both devoured. That was a great fight by FoCuS so far. Except the Blade Master kill, of course. But before that, picture perfect.
In this position though, he can afford a couple of mistakes. More and more healing coming in from the SH, from the Alchemist. We don't see too much anymore. It's GG! And the equalizer between the two.
Yeah, and in this game, FoCuS never really was breaking a sweat. It was quite one-sided here, I think.
Yep.
Cool ideas by Chaemiko to trap the Blade Master in the base, but then there was no follow-up, and he really did some damage.
A very strong Blade Master as well. We saw it there. The inventory and also the opposing hero not really able to deal with him at all. I'm not the biggest fan of this Alchemist pick, to be honest, in this matchup. Acid Bomb's good, but the rest is like...
I still like it. Depends a little. Sometimes you can feel it's really good. Then on other maps or against different opponents who are really fast with the disable, like FoCuS is, it's not that great.
Moving on to map number 3, guys. Our decision will be on Twisted Meadows, as is so often the human counter pick. Chaemiko certainly knows how to make tower rushes work.
Yes.
Tier 1, Tier 2, Archmage, Alchemist, Philo, excuse me, you name it. And I would not be surprised to see this here. Question is FoCuS confident enough and, I don't know, stylish enough to bust out the Farseer here?
He did it before in, was it WGL? But it wasn't against Chaemiko, so not the toughest opponent.
Oh yeah, he did it against the Orc, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And totally destroyed him. Who
Yep.
was that again? OC or something?
Yeah, no way OC.
Oh, that was rough.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Light is asking what map he should veto in the final.
Echo Isles, of course.
Okay, I'm telling him.
So, we are on map number 3, decision time. The winner here will be facing Lin. That sounds like an extremely daunting task for any Warcraft player. But the star from Korea, the possibly best orc of all time, doesn't seem to have the best day of all time. So maybe whoever wins here has a decent shot to make it into the grand final after that against Lolite. But let's focus on this game. Chaemiko here starting on the top right and the top left. The best spawn possible for FoCuS. We've been memeing about it a little bit in the past, less so recently. How good his luck, RNG, item drops are. Maybe now Fortuna in the most opportune time is on his side again.
Yeah, but he's not going for that rock golem creep, right? Doesn't fit here.
He can't do it. Behind
Yes?
the barracks.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. The Borrow can attack it as well, and hopefully not deny it. AM, of course, is coming out with a power build. He's going to be going for the laboratory, which will be a lot harder to creep with a new patch.
Yeah, with the reduced militia duration.
Yeah.
Everything
I think it's still
more...
doable, though. I think you only need one more peasant. Have to wait like a couple more seconds then.
That does throw you back.
Wah.
Gonna be interesting to see all the new timings, the new builds. Okay, going for it.
And of course, no scout with this. You can't afford to sacrifice more lumber when you're going for a power build like that as human. So on the other side, this rock golem should work out and should not get punished at all. Grunt is luring him out. Blade Mass is coming in, and it's actually a 2-bar attack. Very rare to see, but when we do see it, it's pretty much on this map.
Okay, FoCuS doesn't fuck it up. There's no slow from Mud Golem or whatever. So, Archmage did not get a ton of experience, I guess, in a belt of giant strength. On the other side, FoCuS with... Oh! Discourage Bone Chimes, ladies and gentlemen. Vamp Aura for him right away. Whenever he attacks, or his Grunt attack, or his Raider attack, he gets health back. That is fantastic.
Yeah. Now that is an amazing item, obviously. Against tower rushes, once the towers are up and standing, a couple of them, it may not do as much anymore. But of course, still a magnificent drop.
And in the early game, it helps you already. Like with creeping,
absolutely.
You need lesser heal cells, or fewer heal cells, sorry.
Stannis would be proud.
I know, I know.
He's still alive somewhere, I believe.
You and your fantasy things. Are you playing Dungeons and Dragons with people? Playing magic cards?
No. I've never played that.
I
I don't
love
like card games, no. But once I was like on this youth holiday vacation thingy, right? And we played Das Schwarze Auge. No, wait, no, we didn't play that. We played Sagaland actually, and I really like that one.
Players' forces are under attack.
But I only played that once. That was a million years ago.
All right. Did you win?
I don't exactly remember.
So I think.
But you don't play it against other people. You played with other people. It's kind of like co-op.
I mean, you win against some boss at the end, right?
We didn't play it towards the end, if there is an end. But we fought some bosses. We slew some ogres. It was fun.
Right.
I like the mercs here by
Players'
FoCuS.
are under attack.
Range always going to be good against the tower push. And that is what we kind of have to expect on this map. A lot of creeping for this AM dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's going to get level 3 and then some.
He's
Oh,
creeping
but
some-
nice scout from the blade as well.
He is not in time for the Warden though, only for the Overseer, so he abandons this camp. But the Archmage is level 3. He got what he wanted, even though it's like 2 or 3 losses here now. It's still fine. As long as he has the level 2 Water Elementals, all Gucci.
Gucci. Is that what the kids say nowadays?
2 years ago, maybe.
A player's forces
I know.
are under attack.
We're a little late. So, on to the border we go. We've seen this before. Or not. He's instead going for the Berserker, trying for the surround, and then not getting it. Oh, punished.
And now there's so much surface for the repair peons. That's usually not the case because the footmen are blocking it.
It looks like Chaemiko kind of botched this attack.
Again, a
Blade
little too
Master's
greedy. He
so
gets,
late to defend.
he gets the Berserker in the end though. Well, deny. And he got... No, he didn't get the bow. That would have been too crazy.
I don't think this was very effective at all. Proxy Bestiary coming up. Blade Master's surrounded, but he's a pretty good hero, dude. Like, he's got Scourge Bone Chimes as well. His friends are coming over. Yeah, I think it's time to leave, my friend.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, counter surround? No, with 4 units it's so hard. Especially since grunts are not the easiest to do this with against the tree. That was kind of obvious, but he's taking the trades with the Belt of Giant Strength and he's scaring the Blade Master away, but there's a backstab.
Dude, the manliest Archmage ever. He's just standing there fighting against the blade.
Yeah. He has faith in his horse that he can run away whenever he decides to. Man, that was bold play. We get double Arcane Sanctum. Lumber Mill is up already. Blood Mage second. Haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I really like the Blood Mage. If he gets to level 3. Problem is, before level 3 is pretty shit. But this is a very big map. He may very well have the time to creep him up.
Yeah, very interesting to see the slow play here on Twisted, especially with FoCuS having the Vamp Aura.
Yeah, that's actually something that the Blood Mage is going to struggle with, right? You don't have single target burst damage. Everything's going to take a little bit of damage over time. And then the Scourge Bone Chime is going to be real nice. Blade Master sees this hero immediately.
A town is under siege.
And that's already a little bit of an issue here for the human, because I can only assume that FoCuS is going to play aggressively from here on.
Yeah, I agree. Chaemiko is just poking a little into the Orc base. Blade Master does the same, actually. Oh, Archmage, backstab, Windwalk again, banish! Blood Mage already worth it, and now of course the healing is twice as good for a short amount of time.
Forced into banish first, but of course worth it to save the first hero there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool that he saved the skill point, actually. For the danger of the blade coming in. Ivories? What?
A player's
He's-
forces are
okay.
under attack.
He's gonna tower him with banish?
That is interesting, to say the least. Or is he... No, he's not expanding, right? It's just... He's towering.
Yeah, Hawk was quite the fan of this, like, level 1, level 2 Blood Mage push into the Orc main. And every time I see it, it fails horribly. Let's see how it is this time.
Womble is coming up. Towers are there as well. It should be a good position, especially for this one in the back. There's not much surface area. Castles are coming in. He's splitting the damage on Burrow and Shop. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Water Elemental's also a little late to the party. I think the start is not too promising, right?
And Chaemiko had a lot of time here to set up his position, set up his towers before finally FoCuS responding. Not respecting this possibility. This strategy is very well known. Maybe he should have set up better here to be more quick to respond. Late dropping low, but of course no Stormbolt, no burst damage, and now level 3 for the SH.
But the tower is at 70%. Just holding on to it. He's not in range of too much though.
Or
But he's
3 water
established in
elementals.
this position. Yeah, that's really big. But that's the last one, basically.
Until Siphon, but he's so far away from level 2.
Tower up. But only against Raiders and Grunts so far. Second tower up as well. Shop in the back would be glorious, but he doesn't have too much lumber at the moment. But FoCuS is retreating and he doesn't have a shop there anymore.
The new Burrow behind it, guess what? It's 3 peons stuck.
Oh man. Oh boy. And the shop is gone. This tower is in range of the barracks, so he puts on constant pressure.
But it's only the barracks. So FoCuS may have a lot of time here. The dangerous thing is when Chaemiko commits to the burrows, then FoCuS has to respond. Oh, I love the lumber mill. That's gonna create such a nice position for him here.
What a choke this is!
A town is
He has to squeeze through this or this. Shadowhunter has good inventory here with the potion. And potion of healing for the Blade Master is also not too bad. Nice banish here, but doesn't work against the walkers.
Mana potion here from the SH. More healing from him. Water elementals still standing here. But once again, AM dropping low on mana. New shop, by the way. Almost. No, not really. Not almost done, but getting there.
The lumber mill is there, and oh, the tower, the demolisher. Can he be killed already? The water elemental is there. Oh, he's committing hard for this one, and that's justified. So much damage is gone now. Chaemiko, man, this looks like another upset. We had one in the winner bracket final before when Lawley had defeated Lin 2-1. And FoCuS came in as the big favorite against Chaemiko, who lost to Lawley in less than 16 minutes. A best of 3. The entire best of 3. But the shop is up. Clarity is available. Salve is available.
FoCuS is still supply blocked though. Making new burrows in the back now. The thing is, like, this position really hasn't been too fortified yet. Only one guard tower which can attack the buildings. It's gonna be a second one soon though. Don't think he can raise it. He has ensnare. A second raider would be really helpful, but he can't produce.
Shadowhunter is quite low in the back there, getting some mana burned by the breaker. I like that one. Blade Master was banished, but he can't do anything against this next tower. That thing is up. No counter towers. Oh, Shadowhunter again dropping lower. Has a lot of gold because he's still supply stuck. Blade Master is hoping for some levels, but Water Elemental is saved, and he dives into the base again to kill another burrow. He's just out of being supply stuck, but he can produce a little, but now he's out of gold.
This is so hard for FoCuS to play well. When do you engage? How do you engage? What do you attack? What units do you go for?
I really like how he splits the water elementals to the Orc Burrow and the rest of the army commits to the barracks.
Yeah, that's cool.
And no catapults anymore. He rebuilds this one in the back. But
Chaemiko
man,
with 800 gold. Why isn't he making more towers?
yeah, he has lumber. Farm in the front as well to block more. Also no shop. This is worrying me a lot.
Yeah, he could make a shop. He could make 4 towers.
Okay, barracks is back up. Demolisher is coming again. That
But
could
look at
change
this
the-
bottleneck
Yeah,
he's creating
he's
here,
walling
man.
him in. Or out, rather. He's walling himself in. Age of Empires style. Wololo.
Have you been watching some of those games recently?
Nope.
Me neither.
Pillage is coming. FoCuS going for the counterattack. 2 raiders only, though. And Chaemiko responds with towers. He knows what's up. Don't think they will have too much time for that. And all the burrows will fall. There's no threat anymore. Pillage is about to be ready.
But that's okay. Like, it's only 2 raiders. He can certainly afford to lose the shop.
He has a town portal. So he can deal so much damage to the Echo. He can wipe every single Beyond, I think. There's one save. Okay, there's a few saved outside. But he's gonna be supply stuck forever. We do have a base race now, though.
Is under siege.
Town port. Does he have a speed scroll? Yes.
Can FoCuS run home. Kill off those towers before his opponent comes back.
One of those 2 players will drop in the first round and not continue to fight to be part of the biggest tournament of the year prize money wise. For FoCuS it would be a super big disappointment.
Banish save, very well done. Oh, but the walkers, they can still attack. Not so much saved, actually. 1 lumber for FoCuS.
Yeah, he doesn't have too many peons left. But he does have an army. That looks good. 51 supply. Chaemiko breaking upkeep now. And this is also not too easy to attack the towers here. Well, that's the problem, I guess, that there was no damage against the stronghold from the towers, so FoCuS was able to do this.
And Chaemiko just gives it up.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just buy a TP immediately and go over there?
I don't know, man. He needs another farm as well to go higher in upkeep. Oh no, he's at 50 now.
So... Alright, it's kind of weird.
Double potion of mana. Chaemiko had some weird decision making throughout the entire day already.
Yeah, that's true.
Upgrades coming for him, and then he wants to push, I guess.
Like in these base tradey scenarios, he doesn't get the best trade, it doesn't feel like. Oh, Blizzard? If this is Blizzard Flamestrike, man, this would be so sick.
No, it's not. It's Blizzard Siphon Banish. At level
Later
4.
maybe. Later maybe.
2 toes of retraining. That's quite expensive. But FoCuS.
Now it's only 1. He already got the other one.
What?
Now it's only 1 more he has to pay for, you know?
Yeah, that's logic.
It is. So here we go. Archmage coming home to defend. The shop is super dead though. And he killed 3 peasants. Oh my god, how many peasants did he kill? 5 peasants and the shop. There's only 1 grunt. Maybe.
There's the spell. Oh no! Wait, is it still not finished? Now it's finished. I was just about to say, like, what the hell happened to the dispel upgrade? He does have a depth upgrade on both caster types. He can't build any more breakers at the moment, but he does have 5, so it should be fine. FoCuS with his kind of 2 bases, still struggling, but he's not supply stuck anymore.
Oh, but those buildings, with Blizzard raining down, are gonna be in trouble. In the main, he could hit 3 burrows. Outside the main, he could hit those 3 buildings.
I think FoCuS was expecting an expansion, kind of. Scouted that. Is far away from his main now. And does not have a town portal, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he does. Okay.
I like that. He used both his heal scrolls of speed before, so now needs another way to evacuate in case of emergency, which is kind of the case in both bases. Farms falling, burrows falling, but no mining at the moment for the orc.
Yeah, we do have a base race, and with Blizzard, his chances are a lot better than before when he just had water elementals against this. Trying to evacuate some peons, but again, Chaemiko is the one town portaling, gets the counter TP with a working peasant line. And no mining for FoCuS. Let's compare the gold mines. 2,470, 1,900, 500 gold disadvantage.
And if Chaemiko can drag this out until there's no more mining, he's gonna be the guy with free regen.
Yeah,
Priests,
true.
Brilliance Aura.
Also burning the mana that his
Yep.
opponent has. Like anti-regen, kind of. In every fight.
Oh, FoCuS going for this creep camp here. He's probably gonna have to go for a TP to come home in time quickly enough, and that's what he's doing. Finds.
Throw up the Magi. This Shadowhunter is gonna be so sick. But alright. Ice Age continues in the Orc base. This Blizzard is really good. FoCuS a little late, gets a double kill. And the Burrow's just finished, but he's only aiming for the Stronghold now.
So many TP trades this game.
Yeah, I think if you're Chaemiko, you're lucky to do that. I mean, you're mining and mining and mining and mining and mining and mining, and you disrupt your opponent. I mean, there was pillage, yes,
A player's forces are
but
under
not
attack.
too much.
Interesting game, very interesting.
Double heal scroll and invo potion for Chaemiko now. 5 sorcerers, 2 priests, staying at 50, of course. Don't want to give up that gold here. 1,750 gold advantage now. Invis Blood Mage scouting what's going on, and he can
That's really cool.
jack him here.
Oh, there's a TP again though on the Orc side. So many town portals.
That would be for free for Chaemiko. And here comes the Blizzard from far away. He's backing him into the corner. Is he forcing the town portal out? Oh, a Pendant of Energy as well. This SH is the sickest caster alive. Row of the Magi, Pendant of Energy, 2 potions. His mana pool is effectively 930. Even more when he drops the Pendant and Robe to use the potion. And that's a lot, like...
That's so much healing.
240 mana if you just drop.
And healing from the Scourge Bone Chimes. Like, how does Chaemiko chew through all of this healing? He doesn't have the most damage at
He's
all.
breaking upkeep now. With more casters only, though. Archmage is far away from level 5. Flame Strike, I don't know, against 4 Raiders and Hex. Rebuilding the Spirit Lodge here, FoCuS does. That's quite expensive in lumber.
With Industry reveals the scouting sorceress, not bad.
Chaemiko engaging.
We're out on open ground. Not where you want to fight usually, but he has a supply advantage. Going for the Blood Mage immediately, but he has bandage, of course, and plenty of them to use. We have Disenchant, but only 2 walkers. It's not that many. Oh, nice. I like to dispel the priest here against the hex from the other side. Really well done. Archmage once again in trouble, but the banish so good right now.
And the Shadowhunter is in a good position for a Siphon mana. Slowed in the middle of everything, a little out of position even. Good saves, malicious support coming in as well, but slaughtered by his own Blizzard. Which was cancelled immediately, by the way. Here we go again. This is big AoE. But cancelled as well. As long as he can, like, throw the nets on the Archmage, he should be fine. And everything's... Okay, there comes Hex. Has to invest that.
Continuously banishing. Oh, that Blizzard hit 6 targets. That was sick. Still hitting more. He doesn't have the Ensnare anymore to cancel. Has a TP out, but not before losing 2 more of his units. Bringing him down.
60 human supply versus only 47 orc supply, and he's rebuilding already. Oh, FoCuS facing elimination here. It's looking better and better and better for Chaemiko.
To the Blood Mage level 3 in a skilled player's hands can look so good. Banishes, siphons all the time. The Orc just can't find his targets, can't find his kills.
And there's almost no mana anymore.
And we thought he was going to have endless mana on the SH.
Yeah.
But a lot of that endless mana was getting drained, so it wasn't that endless at all, actually.
Chaemiko is not mining anymore. FoCuS is not mining anymore.
A A player's forces are
We're going into the super duper late game where you have to fight with what you have.
And this is where the human is favored. Definitely favored. Trying for that surround. Doesn't want to commit too deep. And here we go.
Siphon mana again. Shadowhunter basically looks dry, but it's still at 150. Open battlefield, but the blocker line is so good. Blizzard rocking through. You can't really heal against it, not even with this Shadowhunter.
Scroll speed. That was his only one, dude. He can't get out anymore. And he's actually dispelling against the scroll speed with the priest at the same time. Critical strikes coming in against the archmage, but they should be banished. Not using it right now. Sorceresses are running low on mana though, despite the level 4 archmage.
Chaemiko is running away for a long time, but everything is hurt for FoCuS. There's still a heal scroll for Chaemiko. I don't think there's anything like that on FoCuS' side. No, there's not. But of course, heal away. But a little too late. This Raider falls. And man, he's just dwindling in supply. Another Raider dead. And if he kills this Raider, there's no disable from units against the Archmage Blizzard anymore.
And Blood Mage, he still has a lot of mana to use for that Siphon, for that Banish, the SH.
Oh, that Siphon lasts forever! He sucked him dry. He just used the potion, but it's completely gone and in the hands of the Blood Mage. Now he's going for the Blade Master. He wants to end this, but he counter focuses the Blood Mage. This spell against the Banish saves him into the back line, though.
And he has no more distant chance. That's it. No more dispel. No answer to this Banish. Blood Mage still low, still needs to be careful. Nice Blizzard once again. SH super far forward.
He's diving for this Blood Mage. But he will only find his own death, as it seems. One Blade Master to rule them all. Not if he's banished. And this SH falls. And this must be the tournament life for FoCuS. It's the next upset. Blade Master level 5 with, a little bit. GG! That's it. FoCuS out. Only 4th place in the Masters Coliseum Korean Qualifier. Massive, massive surprise number 2 after Lawlight defeating Lin. Now it's Chaemiko defeating FoCuS. And again, when it's about the big tournaments, FoCuS struggling here. Even in the qualifiers.
Yeah, truly the day of upsets, man. Who would have thought? But Lin earlier, not playing his strongest. FoCuS especially on TM. He didn't play weak or whatever, but his timing seemed to be a bit off. That Blood Mage timing, that is not something new. That attack, we see it a lot of times. If the Orc is set up and ready to defend, it's really hard to make work, but it took him so long to get into position.
It was very weird, though. Like, we didn't expect the tower push. Nobody really expected this tower push, I think. So, at this point, the timing was almost over already for him to push. I don't know.
Yeah, but especially in the final game, like, you have to be ready for an all-in like that.
Yeah, most likely true.
But not today.
Big success for Chaemiko after qualifying for GCS last time. Another great surprise for him, who just barely made it in the open qualifier. So we go into a little break, and then it's lower bracket final time. Chaemiko has to face an Orc once again. This time it's not FoCuS. This time it's June Park. It's Lin. So can he make it to the grand final? Can he continue his incredible story? We'll see that in 5 minutes, going into a little break. Thanks for watching. More than 1,700 people. Feels very, very good. And it's just getting better from here. Lawlight in the grand final. And now Chaemiko versus Lin. See you in a bit.